Okay, we are live again. Hello to everyone. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a
Happy
great day.
Wednesday, guys.
The middle of the week, so all
Mm-hmm.
the goals you wrote down on Monday, it's halfway there. So even if
Yeah,
you haven't completed them yet, you still have time. Okay.
I know. And I normally say Wednesday is a well-being Wednesday because you know what? It's that little bit in the week where you just need to re-energize ready for the last 2 days. So even when I was working full-time on a Wednesday, I would even go to bed extra early. When the kids go to bed, I go to bed at maybe half eight, nine. It's just to get that like extra sleep or do something nice just to get you through the rest of the week. So when it gets to Friday, you don't feel like, oh my gosh, it's been a long drag. So yeah, happy well-being Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay, so our topic today, or our question today, we answer questions about business related topics. So our question today is, how do I handle negative opinions about my online business? Right.
Mhm.
You want to go first?
Yeah, it's quite it's a short one for me, Jail, because when you don't know what you're doing, I guess it's different. When I came across this business, I knew from day one that it was very different, it was very new, unique, and it was very legitimate. And because I know that this business is really good, because I know that this business is really changing the lives of people, not just financially, but in so many ways. When it comes to negativity, I'm very good at ignoring it. If it is a case where I feel like the person really doesn't understand and I need to explain to them the business, I will take that time, because you will see those kind of comments because they really don't know. But if it's someone who, they're just being horrible and they're not interested,
I
then
think
yeah,
you will know if somebody is genuine or not.
yes,
Right?
yeah, yeah. They'll say something negative just because they really don't understand.
Right.
And I'm really willing to explain it to those individuals. But then you have others that, yeah, they have no interest. They don't know you. They don't know about the business, but they're just trying to be difficult. Yeah, those people I'm really very good at ignoring. Yeah.
Yeah, to me, as soon as you start something new, whatever you're trying to start, these negative opinions will come, and it hurts more when it's people who are close to you, right?
Mhm,
Your
mhm,
husband, your wife, your mother, your kids, whatever, right? It hurts
mhm,
more. And a lot of people in our community, they share these stories, and that's what I like about it, right? So that you can see, like, if you're going through that, you can see how they overcome it. So some of
mhm,
the stories they share is how their husbands, maybe their husband might not, you know, um, would not don't like the business, and
mhm.
the thing
Or they're
is,
very skeptical husbands.
their husbands, right? And the thing is, they went through anyway. I don't think it's a disrespect to me. Is I think it's about knowing about this business, doing research, and that's why I stress the importance of doing research. Right? When you
Mhm,
research something and you have faith in the business, and you have faith in yourself and your capabilities to be successful in this business, there's
mhm.
nothing stopping you. And you know what? Most of the time, the husband gets on board, the wife gets
Yeah.
on board, the children gets on board, the
The
whole family
children,
gets on
yes.
board.
Or other family members as well. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody gets on board, right? Because they
Mm-hmm.
want to know, where's all these checks coming in the mail? You said you started a little side hustle, like, where's all this? And then
Mm-hmm.
sooner or later they quit their job, all that, and sometimes the husband and all quit his job. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like,
And a lot of well, whether husbands or wives they've been able to retire, their second half or partner or whatever. Yeah, they've been able to retire them. And one of the good thing about this business as well, Jayla, we were talking about it because we have a different mindset. We set a vision, we have a positive mindset, and once we have that vision, we have our goal, we know that it works, we've seen the testimonies, we've experienced it. It's just for you to push along and not let people derail you from achieving that vision as well. It's really, really important that we stay focused. And we focus on that a lot here about having that positive mindset, looking forward, working on your vision and not being derailed.
yeah. I always say, I always trust research. Like I'm going to talk about research again, because when you research something and you know exactly what this business will do for you, whether it is to lessen your working hours, whether it's just to, spend more time with your family or work this business full time eventually, you know exactly what this business will do for you and your family, right? And
Mhm.
negative opinions will always come. It's something that
Yes.
will always be there, whether it's your friends or family, or whether it's some stranger who just watching your ad and don't even know anything, have no clue about the business, will just say something that's like, come on, like where you come from? Like where you
Mhm.
come from? Do you know what you're talking about? Like, do
No.
you know this business properly? Like you think you know, but you don't know,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And then I like how you said, well, I said that you know who's genuine and who's not. So some people will be negative in the comments, and what you do is just block, ban, delete. I tell my
Mhm.
besties that, like, don't even entertain it. It doesn't even make sense because you're just gonna, be negative with them, and it doesn't make sense, right? Block, ban, and delete,
Mhm.
right? Anytime you
Mhm.
see any negative comments or whatever, because it will come. Some people are just negative. Everything they do is negative, right?
Yes.
You don't
Yes.
see the positive in things at all, right? And at least you know to get these people and them out of your space, right? And work with positive people. And that is why I
Mhm.
like how we choose who we want to work with. Because if you're negative, I'm not gonna work with you. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna work with you. I'm not gonna entertain negativity. But if you're positive and maybe you have questions, right, and you would like it answered, right, in a respectful way, I can work with you. So that's
Yes.
just my thing. Negative opinions will come no matter who it come from. You just have to go for it if it's something that you want to do. You just have to go for it, and you just have to remain positive that no matter what negative opinions come from whoever, you do
Mhm.
your research, you check the validity of the business, the legitimacy of the business, you see the honesty in this business, right? The integrity in this business. And you said, you know what? Nobody or nothing is going to stop me from running my business because,
Yes.
it's for me.
Mm-hmm. And the key thing about this as well is we have to always go back to our why, right? Why did we start our online business? So I talked a while ago about focus. When you have that passion, like I need to change the life of my family, I need to change the life of my children, I need to get out of debt, I need to be able to not worry about money. Right. Those people, again, they don't matter. They really don't matter because it's not these individuals that are going to be paying your bills. It's not these individuals that are going to be putting food on your table. They're not going to be opening your checks at the end of the month. So
Hmm.
you have to put things into perspective and think, oh, right, why did I start this business? I didn't start it for people. I started it because I wanted to create a better legacy for my future, for my children. I wanted flexibility. I wanted time freedom. I wanted a business and that I can take anywhere with me. So really, when in the grand scheme of things, those people really don't matter because unless you want a change as well, and you've come to me, like you're saying, wanting a change, those are the people that I want to help. The naysayers, I easily filter or sift them out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, people see things that you don't see, right?
Mhm.
And you see
Mhm.
things that people don't see, so that they think that they know the big picture of what this business is. Somebody even come and tell me, I had a business like yours. I was like, how is like my? Do you know my business? Do you know my business? But
Mhm.
selling different stuff or whatever, and I'm gonna go into the business, but
You're
that
right.
business is not like mine. It's a totally
Yes,
different business.
you're right,
You
Jay.
understand?
People will come. People will come with all sorts. Like they'll start even labeling the business. Oh, it's this. It's a pyramid scheme. It's this, is that, and then you're thinking, well,
Oh,
what is your understanding of a pyramid scheme?
right.
Well, actually, this is not what my business does. Yes, we do have products. You do get something for your money. It's not for resale, fine, but yes, you can surpass people. The money doesn't come from you to others. You're running your business. We're providing a platform. It is very, very different and it's very unique. So people are quick to give labels, especially about things that they don't know about. And like I said, genuinely, people who want to learn and know about the business, I'll spend my time and I will share and I'll give them things that they can go away and even do their research. Others that really aren't interested and just be negative, like you said earlier, yeah, I'm really very quick to filter those individuals out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't want to make it long, but no matter what, we want to tell you upfront that
Mm-hmm.
negative opinions will come, and sometimes it comes from
Yeah.
somebody who is so close to you, like, why they don't understand what I'm doing, like what, like this is the last person I expect to not understand me, right, or what
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing, right, and it's okay, if you explain something to them, explain to them, and just keep it moving. You continue doing what you think, whatever you have to do, but don't let negative opinions deter you from running
Mm-hmm.
your business.
Yeah.
Don't let negative opinions deter you from even starting your business, because I know it's a barrier sometimes, like to just to start your business. You have some negative opinion about your spouse, your parents, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But don't let that deter you. Do your research, do your due diligence. See how that business could fit in your life, right? And just start, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
And the
all.
final thing, the final thing I want to say, Jill, you're so right. Just get started, but we have to also understand that things take time. Sometimes people don't understand things until you've been doing it for a while. And like you said, they might come back and say, "Oh, Jill or Jasmine, is this the same business you started 2 or 3 years ago?" And I've seen that in this business where friends have said to other friends, "Oh, don't start because it's this and it's that," and then they had to come around 2 or 3 years later to say,
And
"What
start.
are you doing? Why aren't you working? But you have all this time and you have money and you're doing investments." And you're able to say to them, "It's the same business that you were telling me not to start. I just haven't said anything, but I've been running my online business." And then they came in, they joined, they're doing well. So sometimes as well, we have to understand as business owners, entrepreneurs, that it also takes time for some people to understand and to come around. So just leave it, do what you're doing, focus on you, focus on your business, and time also will tell. So, yeah.
Yeah, not everyone will see the value in what you do. You see your value, right? And that's why you're so passionate about it, right? That's why we're so passionate about this business, right? Because we see the value. We are seeing the
Mm-hmm,
benefits, daily benefits we are experiencing, right? So
mm-hmm,
other people might not see the value, and they might come around. Maybe sometimes they might come around eventually, or sometimes they might not even come around at all, right? But that should not deter you from doing
I'm getting
something that
started.
you,
I
yeah,
agree.
starting your business or doing whatever. All right. Okay.
I
I'm
agree.
gonna talk too much.
I know.
Yeah,
We'll
short
come with
life,
another, we'll
right?
come with another frequently asked question. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for listening. Thanks, Jael.
Have a great Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.